have another episode of What If Initial D was in the United States. Here we have the 1996 Chevy Malibu as Kenta's S14. Why did I pick this car? I don't know. I was scrolling through the car list and something about this one just spoke to me. The three main rules for this series. Rule number 1. The car must be made by a United States manufacturer. So, an example of this would be the Ford Escort Cosworth. I used that a few episodes back. Ford is a American or United States manufacturer. And the Escort Cosworth we never got in the United States. But it was made by an American manufacturer, therefore it qualifies. So there are some gray areas here with the cars I'm using. Rule number 2. Mid S1 class. So that the cars from the original Initial D series and when I did the modern day Initial D cars, those can compete directly with these ones. Rule number 3. Conversions on the cars in this series are, I try to keep them to a minimum unless like something was explicitly stated in the show about a conversion, or like the car, some of the older ones, for example the 88 Monte Carlo with the stock engine was not making enough power, and it wasn't even S1 class, it was like A, could have even been B class. Just was not putting the power down, it couldn't keep up, so I had to engine swap it just so it could keep up with the other cars. So what we're gonna do is first I'm gonna start by showing you guys how to get this car looking the way it looks. Then I'm gonna give you guys the build and tune. Then we're gonna head on over to the mountain pass and take it for a spin. So starting with the paint, it's orange. Yes. So what you're gonna want to do is go over to special colors, and go on down to this green here, and you want to do the dual color fine tune. Except that one, it's gonna be green for you guys. I have it right here. So for the low light, hue 0.08, saturation 1, brightness 0.68. Hue is 0.08, saturation is 1, and brightness is 1. So you choose this orange color. It's more of like a burnt orange. I could have gone for a brighter orange, but I feel like this burnt orange looks really good on the Malibu. And I have backed out on accident. No, okay, yeah. And then the wheels, stock. There's not many cars where I like the stock wheels with the stock paint. But something like this car with those wheels, I just realized. So yeah, it's got the Malibu badging, but technically this is listed as an Impala in the game, because it is an Impala. But I don't know, something about these wheels on this car is just right. Even in real life, these wheels, the stock wheels on this car are just right. Yeah, see, 1996 Impala. I mean, like, it's a Malibu. I saw the badging, that's why I said Malibu. It's both. So then you want to get your Red Sun sticker. I made a Red Sun sticker. So if I go, so how you can do it is you can search, you can search my username, which is CoolGuy207. I was between the ages of 7 and 9 when I made this account, and I'm too cheap to change the name, so it remains. Now the share code for the Red Sun sticker I made, 101769, nice, 749, one more time, 101769 749. I have lots of other very cool things as well. So pretty much you want to get this sticker, and you just kind of want to put it over the fender. I was gonna do it back here. Oh, maybe it's the other side. I think it's the other side. The Impala badge right here gets a little funky with stickers. So yeah, just center it up. It's a little bit off center. Over the wheel. behind the rear door, both sides. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about right now. You see how right here we get some red on the Impala badge, but this is nowhere near that. And then once we put it here, yeah, it gets a little weird. But I'm going to share this design. Whoops, I'm gonna share this design right now, so you guys can just download it if you don't feel like making it. Which this one's an easier one, I think. Okay, my designs. Same thing, search by creator, but I'm gonna give you the share code right now. Please load. Normally it loads quicker than that, so I'm a little bit confused. Unless, hold on, I'm just double checking. Ah, I hit load design earlier, didn't I? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Sometimes you goof and you make a silly mistake, and you just gotta embrace it at this point. So, starting with the share code 969. Nice. 7. Damn it. 477 316. See, more silly mistakes. It wasn't even the first part that distracted me. I'm still hung up on how did I hit load design? Like, how could I let myself make that mistake and not hit share? Anyways, one more time on the share code 969 477 316. Alright. Now for the build. Conversions. Whoa. This one got an engine swap. 6.2 liter V8. Woo! My guess is, yeah, this is one of them ones. Unfortunately, the 5.7 liter LT1, amazing engine. Amazing engine. I love my 5.7 LT1s. I have one in real life. I have a 94 Pontiac Firebird that's got a 5.7 LT1. I love that engine, but not easy to find parts for, and it's a pain in the ass. And for power purposes in the game, we swapped it out for the 6.2 liter V8. No hate to the LT1 though. Stock rear wheel drive. And stock naturally aspirated. Aero. Pretty much leave it stock. I mean, unless you want a bull bar, but I don't think we need that. For drifting and mountain pass applications, we do not need a bull bar or police lights. Tires, you want the semi-slick race tire compound. As far as which one, it doesn't matter. You can do the red lines, you can do the white letters, you can do the black walls. As long as it's semi-slick race tire. Then for the front, you want the 275mm front tires. Then in the rear, you want the 305s. Wheel size, leave it stock front and back. The wheels, I went with the stock ones, because like I said earlier, just something about these wheels on this car is just right. Chevy was doing their thing in the 90s with this car. We're not going to talk about the Camaro. What, 1996, that's still C4 Corvette, which, those of you who have been around a while, I like those. The C4 Corvette is way overhated. I'm going to take a drink of water because stay hydrated. Okay, yeah. Chevy was doing their thing in the 90s. We don't talk about the Camaro. I like the Catfish Camaro, but a lot of people don't like it. So back onto the Impala though. So for the front track width, you want the narrowest upgrade. For the rear, you want the widest you can go. Moving on over to the drivetrain, you want the race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, and the race differential. Moving on over to the next part here, we have race brakes, we have race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and finally race weight reduction. Onto the engine bits, we have the race intake, race manifold, race fuel system, race cams, race exhaust, race ignition, race valves, race engine block, race pistons. Oh my god, this song is so loud. So for those of you who don't know, I have music kind of playing in the background that you guys cannot hear for copyright reasons. It's not the little like synthwave shit that I have playing that you guys can hear. But yeah, race pistons, I don't know if I said that already. Race flywheel, and finally race oil and cooling. Moving on over to the tune. Tires, 24 in the front, 27.5 in the rear. Then gearing, 2.20 final drive, the rest stays stock. Alignment, with a camber, negative 0.5 in the front, negative 0.4 in the rear. Toe, positive 1.8 outward in the front, negative 0.8 inward for the rear. Front caster angle of 4.2, anti-roll bars, 24.2 in the front, 19.0 in the rear. Springs, 709.9 in the front, 458.1 in the rear. Finally for the, why did I say finally? We're like halfway through the tune. Yeah, we're halfway through this tune. Why did I say finally? I guess finally for the springs. Ride height, 7.8 in the front, 7.0 in the rear. Damping, for the rebound, 6.7 in the front, 6.1 in the rear. For the bump, 4.1 in the front, 1.9 in the rear. Arrows should be stock. No police bull bars, remember? Braking, 55% balance towards the front, 68% pressure differential, 71% acceleration, 21% deceleration. That would have been an appropriate place to say finally, because it's the end of the tune. Now I'm giving myself and you guys grammar lessons for free. Alright, now headed on over to the mountain pass. So, a few things that I want to say beforehand. Well, first I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do, because I forgot to before fast traveling. We're going to start here and we're going to go all the way down. Number 1. I sound like I have ADHD right now. I don't. Number 2. So this car is not a drift car. It just has the capability of drifting. So the score is not going to be that high. Number 3. I forgot again. I always forget this one. Oh yeah. The whole point of this part of the video is to kind of show you guys how the car drives, how it handles, how it accelerates, stuff like that, so you can get a good look at it, hopefully before you build it. If after, whatever, it's fine. Number 4. I really like this color on this car. Number 5. I forgot. Oh yeah, number 5. I built this car several months ago. I have not driven it since. So probably not going to be my best driving performance. Hopefully we don't have another spin out that definitely didn't happen, like with the Viper in the last video. But we're not going to talk about that because that didn't happen. Right? Yeah. And if you say it did, I'll call you a liar. I'll make sure your pants get lit on fire, one way or another. Whether I do it or I have someone else do it. I was gonna drift that corner, but I kind of braked a little late, and then I couldn't really get on the gas. It's good. We're in the bounds of the drift zone. That's all that matters. That's my rule. And I promise you, this car looks a lot slower than it really is. A little bit of slip angle there, but we're all good. I just realized I've been very quiet for a decent amount of time, and it's because I just kind of zoned in there for a sec. I hate this corner. That corner you kind of have to hit the handbrake if you want to drift it. And across the line. Alright, now back over to that intersection so I got more room. Anyway, what we're gonna do now is some donuts. That's how we end up all the videos around here, with donuts. I've been doing it for years. I don't condone donuts and intersections in real life. All that like sideshow and takeover shit, y'all look stupid. Y'all are stupid. And it's like, oh, before you like, oh, like, it's the culture. Nah, your culture is dumb as hell. And then, you just can't drive. Yes, I can drive. I have multiple cars. Multiple. And they're all nice because I don't take them. Just stupid shit like that. You dumbass Bronco. Alright, I guess I'm gonna leave that tangent there. One more point though. If y'all can bang up your cars at sideshows and take them to body shops to get them fixed, you can afford a track day. Just saying. Now with all that said and done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. And that is all for me today. I hit instant replay on accident, damn it.